yearly report cards came out, which is the player report cards. They rank everybody in the league on a number of different things as far as the team when it comes to kind of nutrition, locker room, things that they give you, kind of the atmosphere. The players grade it out, and then there's about 10 different categories, and they do that for every single team in the league. There's 32 teams in the league. Care to guess where the Cardinals were ranked overall? 32nd. They were ranked dead last in the entire NFL for overall. Not great. I want to go through this report card right here. So, treatment of families, they were given a D+, 29th overall in the league. Food and dining area, they were given a D-, 30th in the league. Nutrition, they were given a B. Not bad. They were ranked 12th in the league. That's pretty solid. That's pretty good. Locker room, F-, 32nd in the league. You want a little more detail on that one? 50% of the players say that they feel they don't have enough space in their individual locker rooms, and 24% of the players believe the overall locker room size is inadequate. That ain't great. Training room, D-. Training staff, you get a C, though. Weight room, F. Strength coach, C+. Team travel, B. The only A on this entire list, head coach, gets an A. The 8th best voted head coach in the entire league by the players, which is, I mean, that's great for Jonathan Gannon. That's what you would hope for. But if that is the only thing you got going for you right now, it's an important piece, but there's a lot else when you want to talk about trying to get free agents, when you want to try and build a team a little bit. And ownership, D-, 30th in the league out of 32. Just an abysmal ranking across the board on all of that. And like I just kind of alluded to, where that comes to haunt you is this is what the players think about your franchise. This is what the players think about the inner workings of everything that's going on in there. Well, when you're trying to recruit free agents, when you're trying to sign guys, those things matter. And so this is the reputation that the Cardinals have across the league of being the worst franchise in the entire league. By the way, the Jets are still in this league, and they're somehow ahead of them. That's tough. That's not great. I mean, if you listen to most of those things, it sounds like facilities aren't great. And then just the everyday kind of expenses that normally a club picks up to try and make the environment better, not great either. Doesn't sound like necessarily the people inside of the building, outside of the owner, oh, by the way, he's the guy that normally picks up a lot of those bills, aren't great. Tough. Not a good look. Not a good look when you're going into an offseason where you're going to need to make a lot of free agent moves, where there are an insane amount of questions around this team on whether or not they're going to try and move forward with the core that they have and build around this right now and just kind of add pieces to the roster, or if it's time to blow it up. And I mean, they have a lot of tough questions. They're going to have to take a long look in the mirror to figure out what they are going to do this offseason. And that's going to start with this draft. That's going to start with who you look at as far as who you're trying to bring into the building in free agency. And this isn't what you need. This is kind of bad press that you do not need when you're in this spot right now that Arizona is. So they have a lot of questions. We'll see what their answers that they come up to this test is, because they need to kind of change that narrative. They need to be seen as a desirable place for free agents to go. And they don't have that right now. So we'll see what happens there.